Got that potent, stinking, smoking, drinking Hennessy. It got me thinking, bitch, shut up, you hear me speaking. Couple shots and now we tweaking. Get you right before the weekend, bitch, don't keep the people geeking. Different topics, yeah, we got the info, knowledge, we gon' drop it. Factuals, pop a bottle open, have a glass or two. Factuals, speaking my mind, that's what the cat could do. Factuals, yeah, the conversation can get sexual. We kick the facts to you, that's what them niggas scared to do. We ain't come in the front, you can tell by the chat. This for the white and the black, we off the yakety yak. Pouring shots in my cup, we gon' throw a few back. We ain't come here to stunt, we came for yakety yak, bitch. This that yakety yak shit, yeah. This that yakety yak shit. Bitch on, he got that yakety yak shit, yeah. We came to yakety yak, bitch.
Alright. Better late than never. Alright. Yo. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what we do. Getting right, bringing y'all that infotainment with the truth. Hashtag Factuals. We live with me, your host, Vision, the man and the meaning. Got my co-host, B. De Niro.
What's going on, people? B. De Niro represent. One time. That's it.
Oh, that's it.
One time.
That's what y'all get right there. Nah, I mean, he do be going off. Matter of fact, let's get into him right now. My man who be going off. Now, I mean, Mr. Make It Happen. Marcy came in here on one. Oh, nah, you introduced before him. Nah, he bumped from the ranks right now.
Damn, El Jefe! That's how they feel, Big Ben.
Nah, that's
right.
Man, my agent said just come to practice.
Practice?
Practice?
Yo.
Keep my hand in the game and he'd
I
work everything else out.
I'm just happy you in the building, shit. Like, no.
He said just report to practice.
But once
We
again,
talking about
you know what I
practice.
mean?
We live right now.
I'm just gonna apologize for being late last week and then not being here the week before. But then we got joints that's supposed to be here this week, and like I thought we was gonna have some type of feminine presence, but I guess
that ain't happening.
Can't count on that shit. But yeah, I'm in the building. Good to be here. Happy I made it on time. Happy should be a good show. I heard the bell ring. Is that one of them? Maybe.
Nah, that was a notification, not the bell.
Damn.
We gonna get into it right now.
We got no box in the building.
No box.
But yo, I'm happy to be here. Yo, it's gonna be a good night. My man El Jefe is in the building.
Hold up. We got Marcy live. Hold on. Let's get into it right now. We got Mississippi Jefe in the building. Let's see if he give y'all something. Let's see what he.
My man already know the energy is there, yo. Let's go!
It's crazy, man. But y'all know who it is, man. Mississippi Jefe, the Targaryen. The Targaryen because I spit that fire. Jefe because I'm a boss in Mississippi because I like to drink motherfucking what's this red label Johnny Walker. Put my hoes in the track. Y'all know what it is. And yo, for real, this nigga with the dress next to me, we ain't gonna let him sit on the couch.
Gotta call them locks. Gotta be politically correct. Locks, baby.
AKA, we put him in the children's seat today. AKA, this nigga about to be yawning 2 seconds after he finished Foster's.
Keep him awake.
Yeah, I'm in here awake, y'all. What it do? What it do?
AKA, I ain't finished yet.
Oh, shit.
You cut him off.
Oh,
Man.
AKA, Joe Clark, get the chains off the doors.
That's pretty appropriate.
Right. Absolutely.
That's truly my man right here, the guy from the couch on the chair.
AKA, I'm gonna have to take the sweatshirt back from the Targaryen. Sweatshirt.
Oh man.
Somewhere in the DC, Virginia, West Virginia area, but tonight, mad love. Hashtag Factuals.
He said, "Thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night, yo." DJ Young, really though.
Yo, get it to me, young really.
Let's get it.
Get it to me.
You gotta top that off.
Hey. Hell. Whoa.
On that note, you ain't even
Flag on the play. You ain't gotta say nothing.
Pause that shit. Hold up. And we got watching Mr. Dominus. Oh,
What's cracking?
You definitely pause on that one. Yo, DJ Young, really though, you gonna bring yourself in?
You had to come back.
So yo, what's good? It's DJ Young, aka Beef Stroke It Off. For all my strip club bitches, aka Stroke Johnson, and for all my down south bitches, Southern Swing, let it hang. Alright.
In the building.
Sounds like the show. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, Gambino said pause.
Gambino.
I mean, what up, baby? Yo, so we got the mean show lined up for y'all. Y'all know how that go. But first, we got to introduce the guest, Ivana. Pass that chair. Zabato. We got that JW Red Label.
Why you
The devils are calling.
you pull it down like when Indiana Jones seen the grail?
Yeah. Word, son. Yeah, he had to take the skirt
The
off.
devils are calling.
You know what I mean? I grabbed the 40, ripped off the skirt, guzzle it.
Bing.
Yeah.
Bing.
Yeah.
Nigga,
So
I feel like
listen,
if
we gonna get into the
a sleepover.
Listen.
Nah, I mean,
Wait,
yo,
what?
Let's not even talk about
That's
Shorty,
a
who was that?
we're gonna talk about some of the sponsors we
That is
have.
too
We
much
got
liquor.
Missing Anytime Anywhere. Now I mean, Good Looks on the website. Now I mean, he also do health and wellness. For anybody out there who need health and wellness, and
Where the fuck is the bowl of ice?
nigga, you can get your own ice. B.
No, nigga.
Hey, listen, the hospitality is out the window, B.
Yo, can
Oh,
somebody
that's just,
show this shit?
that's just right
on the
there.
live
That's just the
feed?
bowl, so that's just for show. I mean, you can
No
put
ice.
this in there.
Ain't
But
no ice
man,
in that
listen,
shit.
I ain't with that fancy
No ice,
shit.
man.
Nah, that shit
Gotta
is
empty the
fancy.
drawer.
Though. That shit is fancy.
We'll come back.
No ice, man. Can somebody hand me a red cup,
Yo,
son?
the point when niggas come to your crib and expect you to serve them,
Who need
what
ice?
part of the game is that? Should that be a topic?
need ice?
God damn,
Who else
go
need ice?
in the freezer, my nigga, and grab some ice. Wash your hands though.
Who else need ice?
Just go to school
You
with
never
the cup, I
use
guess.
this
You can,
I don't know what he used that shit for.
yeah, let me get 3 cubicles. I appreciate it. No, oh shit, Professor. The professor in the building. Alright, so yo, we got the mean show lined up for y'all. Oh yes, I miss Anytime Anywhere. We got Twin Star Music ENT at Gmail.
Yep.
Now I mean holla at him for the beats. Now I mean yo Gambino, holla at my man. Now I mean if you need somebody do a show for you, yo, we got sour audio. I don't need no ice. Now I mean I don't
Straight
need no
this shit,
ice.
just
Yeah,
straight up
straight
shit.
up. I take my shit neat.
Ice cup.
Now I mean.
Better drink this shit with ice.
Yeah.
I mean,
Who
so
else need
listen,
ice?
I got
Everybody
it. Put it right
good.
there.
Everybody
That's just like an ice cup.
Yeah.
Yo, also holla at Twin Star, know what I mean, DJ Young Really though if you need beats too. Or studio time, get at him. Know what I mean? He also do photography and videos. Also holla at Derek Novell Photography if you need photography. Or if you need that apparel, know what I mean?
Soulmates underscore apparel.
Soulmate. Yes. Say that one more again.
Soulmates underscore apparel.
Alright. Soulmates underscore apparel.
Instagram. Website not popping yet. Due time.
No doubt. Alright, so let's get it popping. Let's get into this show. We got that first topic.
Topic number 1. How has social media changed the dating game?
You know what tackle that?
With all due respect, sorry, Hefe. It's not about
Hell, Hefe.
it's not about social media changing the game. It's about how individuals allow social media to impact their movements when it comes down to dating. You know what I'm saying?
that.
Like, and that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, I'm still an old school dude. I'm out. I'm gonna holler at you if this is what I'm looking for. I'm out. I'm going to open up the car door for you. You know what I'm saying? When I'm out, ain't nobody on their phone. You know what I'm saying? Cause my attention, you hold that. So that's how I look at it. But I've learned that so many people go off of what somebody's reality is on social media. That's what they buy into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like social media, I'm sorry, I go back to the MySpace days. We created all that. You know what I mean? From us learning how to put the music track on our page, to make it look like it's popping when guess what? Probably just took pictures that night before because we just had a good night. You know what I'm saying? But so many people get so caught up. And it's a lot of people, I'm not knocking it, a lot of people out there winning. Because think about the stripper situation. Strippers turn rappers. Strippers turn actors. Strippers turn winners.
Let's take it back to the beginning of social media though. Like let's talk about that AOL, that dial up.
Man, what the fuck?
But even at
eight, didn't we just say we was talking about?
It's in MySpace.
But for us, it wasn't like AOL didn't allow you to create that reality. That reality
AOL was more so like, yo.
It was just chatting. It's not creating.
AOL was more so like, yo.
There was a chat, bro.
Yo, listen.
Now.
That was wild, though.
It was not.
It was like night and day between AOL chat.
AOL was like a digital chat line.
Like, you go to a free chat on AOL.
That shit is like night and day.
Listen, man.
You go to a free chat on AOL.
Social media and internet dating has allowed niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I had a homie, he been on this internet shit since it broke, man. His internet game is up, you know what I'm saying? My internet game is getting there, you know what I'm saying? Because I've had to travel, so I've had to rely on the internet when I touch down in towns, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, shout out to the internet and social media allowing niggas to fuck bitches they would have never met in person. You know what I'm saying? Might have never crossed their paths.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. The world is a big place. You meet a bitch on social media and that bitch live in Baltimore. What's the odds you would have really met that bitch in person? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And social media done kind of made dating a little bit cheaper too. You know what I'm saying? Bitches feel like they know you. Go out, get a drink or two. You know what I'm saying? Then it's
now you can be like, yo, we know each other. We know each other now, right? I'm coming through with the bottle. I'm gonna come through with the bottle.
Oh, some instances, I mean, them hoes is women. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is bitches is catching licks on social media. They lucking up.
Winning.
You know what I'm saying?
They winning.
Some niggas is out there using social media to do what they want to do. Like a nigga might have that bread. You know what I'm saying? But he don't know how to present that in person. That nigga can go get the bitch he want to get. He knows shit about that bread. He can present it online. All that shit is all done. As long as he really got the bread he presented online, it's a cakewalk. So, you know, niggas and bitches using it to their advantage. So, shout out to all my internet whores. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all bitches is mad that Craigslist and Backpage can't provide the services that it used to. You know what I'm saying? Got bitches walking the street, jumping up on POF, just selling pussy everywhere. I think I saw a bitch put a motherfucking flyer on a goddamn telephone pole with the numbers that you ripped off. I say, yo, these bitches is crazy out here, but man.
Yo,
so shout out to the social
bottle burner right now doing this motherfucking.
No, I'm just saying.
It applies to the topic.
Yeah, no, but it sounds like it does.
No. But I'm just being real, like. So social media does allow, and allows for like, niggas, think about this shit. You can start polying with a bitch in fucking London. You can start polying with a bitch in fucking London.
That's right.
And maybe, you ain't gotta be talking to her every day, but you keeping in contact with her, she liking your pics, you liking her pics. Eventually you jump on the plane to London.
Yeah.
You got somewhere to touch down in.
In London.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Get a couple brews and shit. Yeah, that's what's up.
Is this nigga the executive producer and can't turn his phone on?
Motherfuckers don't call me doing the goddamn show.
Put your shit on Do Not Disturb, motherfucker.
It has been on that, bitch. Oh, now it is. Alright, I ain't no punk bitch. You know what I mean? My shit's back on. Right back on that ass with the resurrection.
But
So
social media, I mean, I think social media, as far as the dating game, it's expanded it. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you can meet people all over the world. And if you got the money to pull up on them, you know what I'm saying? You can pull up on them.
Yeah.
You can meet bitches on vacation and actually keep in contact with them without having to be on your phone or trying to make international calls, because both y'all link through social media.
I think social media changed the game as far as like niggas ain't gotta have game no more. So like, niggas, you ain't gotta have that. You ain't gotta have that on.
I disagree with that statement.
Man, fuck that. You ain't gotta have that on site. Know what I mean? Wordplay as to what you would have to have. Like, yo, boom. If you just seeing somebody, you gotta approach them. It's a different story. It's where if you seeing them online every day, And it's like, all right, you can think about what you gotta say. You can meditate that shit, yo.
That's a different version of game.
It's
that's
a different version
not
of
having
game.
I feel like it's a different
that ain't
version.
game, B. When you're your son, you gotta
How can you
practice
say
what the
it's
fuck
not?
you're gonna say something.
How can you say it's not?
Because now you in the gym shooting before you get a chance to get, to knock your shot down.
Okay, nigga.
So, I mean, it is game. It's game at the end of the day. It
You
is
act like
true.
niggas don't rehearse before they perform on stage, though.
Like, yeah.
You acting like Jay just get off the plane and get right up on
That
stage
nigga
with no
do.
sound check. No,
Now
man.
they sound check.
No,
They
man.
sound check.
Yes, man.
But what the fuck Jay got to rehearse on stage? He doing the same two.
Know
You
about the
know
social
what I
media
mean?
game right now.
Yo,
Nah, I know what he trying to say. It's one of the hardest things to come up with an opening line for a bitch you see on the street.
To me, that's easier.
Time
To
out.
me, it's
I just-
easier.
Wait.
It's
Like, what
easier
the fuck
in the
you gonna
street
say is
in
gonna make us
person
stop
because
and
your
give you
personality can come across. Online, you just looking at a bunch of pictures. Like when you see somebody,
ain't got personality on
when
it.
you see somebody, but when you see somebody, you can kind of get a snapshot of their energy. You know what I'm saying? You might know. I might need to approach this chick with a little funny joke. I might need to approach this chick more serious. You know what I'm saying? This chick. But from pictures,
that shit right
everybody
they ain't got the game.
everybody.
have.
But from pictures, everybody's at their best. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? So you don't necessarily get the snapshot of the person's energy, and you got to really be sitting there and
I'ma
being
say this.
creative.
Yeah,
Like,
go ahead.
I'm agree and disagree with both of y'all. I don't do either one.
Don't play the fence. son.
Never really did
Real
social
me,
media.
don't
No, but no bullshit. We can both agree, I think, that social media makes the world a smaller place.
Does.
So while you say that using social media might make it easier, it makes it easier for all the other billions out there. So at the same time, I gotta be doing something on my social media that makes me better than this next man. And I don't use social media. So, but then at the same time, but are you that type of person? If I meet you in person, am I still charismatic? Can I still? So I mean, I think it's an ebb and a flow to both. You got to be able to do.
and think about this on social media. Like when you walk up on a chick, right? You might be one of two niggas that actually approached her that day. On social media, that bitch got 1,800 fucking messages in her inbox.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got, even if she pops open your shit because she likes your picture, your shit still got to be able to stand out to make her be like,
Pique her interest.
Exactly.
Just to give you an
Because you ain't the
example.
only nigga she interested
A
in.
lot of times, if they pop your shit open, they popping all them niggas shit open. They just gonna look at the pictures.
Let's
They're
go
like,
to-
"Alright,
let's
can I
go-
rock with this?"
It's even harder. I was watching 50. 50 had
That
put a
nigga's
post
funny.
up. 50 had put a post up about positive vibes only. So this joint responded to 50. 50 was like, nah, seriously, man, positive vibes only. But yo, my, you look, you know what I mean? I was like, that wasn't even an inbox situation. Granted, shorty was righteous. Like, if it was a girl. You know what I'm saying? Because you can never be too sure. And I'm not throwing shots at nobody. I'm just being honest because we in that social media
The world
age.
is different places.
The girls we know as girls ain't always girls. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking like,
So that's why I just had to put that disclosure out there. If y'all got an issue with what I said, fuck you. I'm just being honest. So just to watch stuff like that, it wasn't even an inbox situation. It was a just straight dialogue response. You know what I'm saying? So I get where you're coming from, but that's the reason why I say it's all about how you allow it to impact your world. If it ain't your world, it's like my man said, he not a social media cat.
I don't have any social
I know.
media. I got Facebook and never
For me,
doing it.
I could be on social media all day, but guess what? If I don't know you, you're not even going to be able to get in contact with. You know what I'm saying? Because I delete, ignore, and I'm unbothered by people I don't deal with. You know what I'm saying?
people I don't know, I don't even friend them. You know what I mean? But actually what I do now is, I may do it, but what I do is if I do friend them, I send them right to the damn page, and then I unfriend them on my regular shit. So it's like, to me, it's all about networking. But other than that, it's like, damn. I know me myself in person. Like I'm a very I'm a character. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna see you in person, you're gonna get who I am right then and there. That's gonna be what catches you. You know what I mean? Online, it's gonna be like, this shit's too fucking easy. You know what I mean? Swipe. So I think people who do that shit online, not saying that they don't got game, but it's like I think the impact in person is different from the impact online because you got like it's a difference. Like, you know what I mean, like they say you got one chance to make your first impression. Like your first impression in person could be different from your first impression online because like you can correct that shit.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
mean,
mean?
I feel like someone that is a photographer, someone that's into photography, knows how to like style and dress and is artistic, becomes a god online, and they get exactly what they want. because when someone comes to their page and looks at their pictures, it's always interesting. It always looks exactly right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like someone like that, they might not have game in real life, but they're artistic. They know how to use style and camera work, and you know, like they grab people's attention.
Yeah.
And on that note,
yo, now I mean, what y'all think online? Now, I mean, how has social media changed the dating game for you or anybody you might know? Yo, thank y'all for tuning in to Hashtag Factuals, your one stop for information and entertainment. We call it infotainment and the finest of fuckery. And this here shit we drinking right now. Let's get into the next topic.
number 2, what are some things that you feel should be automatic indicators for when you should be getting some sex is about to jump off?
Who should answer this shit first? I know Marcy ready to answer this shit like last week.
I'm not, because the shit just bothered me, because it's like, that's a whole different topic. I'm gonna leave it alone.
But I mean, it's a lot of different things. Like, I see a lot of people like talking to chicks, and a lot of people say, "Is it autistic?" Nah. This nigga said autistic. That's like, yo,
Wait, what?
Nah. Now when he said like somebody's autistic, he said autistic. Got autistic. Yo, so basically like, yo, if you're talking to a chick and like online with social media, and you like, yo, I mean, come with me down here to Miami right quick, or come with me to whatever, boom, right quick.
We taking it back to that.
Yeah, so
It's a lot of redundancy and things.
everything seems redundant, but it's different angles of tackling shit. So
I hear you.
So basically, it's like if you're talking to a chick and you're like, yo, I mean, come with me on this vacation right quick. To me, that's automatically signals for like, yo.
It's not though, especially not this Me Too shit.
Are you a rapist?
Like,
Nah.
that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to.
This
You
is
know
kind
what I'm saying?
Everything boils down to that.
No.
Everything boils down to that.
Hear me out. As dudes, the only sign that I can expect that sex should be going
She
down
take her own clothes.
is that she has willingly let me stick my dick in her.
Fact.
Before that point, there is no expectation of should.
Right.
These type of things are happening, and I wanted to lead the sex.
That's why I
90% of the time, it leads to sex. But hey,
It's questionable.
questionable.
Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Who
You know
wants to
what I'm
deal
saying?
with questionable in this Me Too shit? I'm sorry. Like,
That
certain
whole
shit,
changed the game. Go ahead.
certain shit is just like, yo, that's the reason why I was bothered by the comment, because it's really like, yo, what do you mean? Because guess what? Because a female saying yes sober is different from a female saying yes drunk.
Very
You know what I'm saying?
true.
So that's the reason why I look at this topic as it's just pretty fucked up in this age that we're in, that we're even addressing this shit as many weeks as we dealt with this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this shit is whack. Like, nobody can sit up here and say, yo, what is a good indication of, guess what, it's time for us to fuck? Because a chick could wait until she come over, she horny, she wet, the bitch laying down. No.
Yeah, but that's the reason why this is a good topic.
What is the good indication at that point? The bitch just said no. You tell me no and you butt ass naked, get the fuck out. I'm good, because guess what? Your no is a solid no. It's not a questionable no. It's emphatic. Bitch, I want to fuck. Bye. So it's like, yo, come on.
Like I said, the only indication is that she has willingly, consensually allowed me to stick my dick in her.
And that's what it goes down to. Because I've had chicks actually
like there is no such thing as I could have fucked that bitch.
Right.
In my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Is it
I
that
hate
you
to
did?
hear niggas say that
You
shit.
did it.
I hate to hear niggas say that
This
shit.
nigga say, yo, if she rubs on your
Because
beef.
unless you fuck the bitch can always say, nigga, I was just fucking with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's exactly what
And
this
that's
nigga
the
said.
truth.
If she rubs on your bitch,
You can't say that to her.
No,
because
she
you
was playing with your balls.
Someone trying to fuck her. And for whatever reason,
She
it
was
don't go
playing with your
down.
balls.
Bitch could always say, nigga, I wasn't planning to give you no pussy anyway.
Right.
Story I was telling
You know what
y'all
I
with
mean?
that shorty from Morgan, son. Like, that chick was on that fuck shit. Like, yo, come through, get naked and shit like that. And all of a sudden, ain't shit going down. Like, what?
That shit
But
is
that's
the worst.
Son,
ever,
son, like, so, like, it's like, yo, so
Worst.
what the fuck are your clothes off for? Like, oh.
I'd have
Yo,
kicked out butt ass
You ain't
nigga.
gotta kick a bitch out. This what you do, my niggas. Yo, shout out to my personal secret, yo. It ain't really no secret and shit, man. You know, I don't really give a fuck. You know, bitch come
That's
through.
why I would kick out butt ass nigga.
No. Bitch come through. Should we get the shit popping? Bitch start fronting. Bitch gonna see the motherfucking feel the back.
I ain't gotta do all that.
Soon as that one's gone, the bitch gonna hear. She ain't got to worry about me.
Listen, ain't that like what Harvey
That nigga
Weinstein?
said,
But
he
guess
said,
what?
fellas, before
Listen.
any decision.
Let me tell you why. Because the next time that bitch come through,
Oh, somebody got an ice.
it won't be no playing. Because she'll know this nigga don't give a fuck. I could play, he just gonna beat his dick and go to sleep, he don't give a fuck.
But you gotta deal with the right type of person to even not care about that. Because there's some youngins that you would bring over, and if you was the like,
Yo, I'm sorry, this person
would be like
who's
horrified.
who's this
Then
two
get the
tone
fuck
man
out.
person?
Ain't like you hold them hostage.
Then get
Yo,
the fuck out.
Right, but yeah,
Tell me
still,
stop.
still, you know
That's what you gotta say.
Like, yo, you're aggravating me. If you take your shirt off, it's most likely going down. Shut the fuck up. I don't think you
How so,
understand.
though? Like, how
That's
so,
what I'm
though?
saying. I don't think you understand the realm that we're really dealing in.
so, though?
For you to sit up
the
here
Me
and
Too
post
movement is different.
this bullshit, if you take your shirt off, it's most likely
I thought it said
going
shit, man. I
down.
got
You're
50.
most likely going to jail if Shorty says no. You know what I mean? I want you to let this be a learning lesson for your ass. For you to sit up here and really post,
Yeah.
if you take your shirt off, it's most likely going down. Shut the fuck up.
Hold on. I'll do you one better, yo. In the Me Too movement, a bitch could say yes and double back and say, I was just so intimidated and scared.
Facts.
And your ass can be charged with rape.
Right.
That's the scary
You know what
shit.
I'm
That's the
saying?
whole scary
Think
shit
about this
now.
shit.
Like,
You even got to make sure that the yes ain't coming out of too much of aggression.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the bitch could really...
Just
think
because you took your shirt off,
Think about the nigga. What was the nigga
thinking
that,
it was going down.
What was the
No,
nigga
son.
that got his dick sucked, ate the chick, got his dick sucked, and then hit the chick up the next day and she was like, I really wasn't comfortable. And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? The actor nigga.
Yeah, I don't. I
what
do
happened
know
here?
who you talking
actor
about.
nigga.
Why can't I think of his name?
He's like a...
Son,
Oh my god! I can't think
Oh,
of his name
Aziz.
right now.
Aziz.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Aziz, I'm sorry.
Yeah, son.
you said it now. You didn't say
Chick,
it.
him and the chick got it in. She said,
I'm
"You
sorry.
dick
Wait
like
a
Tracy,"
minute.
and I was
He
like,
said.
"What?"
I'm sorry. He said if she takes my shirt off, stupid. No, motherfucker. It doesn't matter if you take your shirt off. She takes her shirt off. I ain't gotta watch my mouth. Nigga, stop watching the fucking show. You can pull up. You already know how I
Come on,
am.
man.
Nigga. So when it's all said and done,
Yeah, we
Relax,
love all our
man,
fans.
relax.
We love all our fans.
it's his nephew. Pull up.
It's you.
No.
Pull up.
That's my cousin.
That was funny.
Pull up.
Man, I'm in the kitchen.
You did say if you take your shit. I mean, you didn't say shit.
Better tell your boy chill out before you get bitch slapped, nigga. Pull up. You know I'm with the shit.
Hey, yo, cut it out, son.
Pull up.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, y'all relax.
Let's get it cracking. Pay-per-view. We're doing it one time. DiBiase, I'm all about the dollar. Let's
Hold
go.
up.
Promotions. Let's get it.
Yeah,
Pull up.
let's-
Pull up. Pull up. Please pull up.
Chill, Moss. Y'all
That's
niggas
that
shit.
kind
Y'all
of
both y'all
shit.
niggas.
You
shit
saw what
that.
I said. Pull up.
Both of y'all niggas
Grab
show
the
that
shit
shit
out.
out. Know what I mean?
Niggas
Yo,
know me. Pull
so
up.
basically, my thing is like this. Like he said, with this whole YouTube, with this whole Me
Just
Too
don't.
shit.
One and done. Because I want my pay-per-view numbers.
Nah, with this whole Me Too shit,
Get
you know what I
up.
mean, it's like, yo,
That's all I said.
you can
Pull up.
you can have consent.
He says he's with it. Keep that energy. I'm with it.
Y'all
said
niggas
I'm
cut
with
that
it.
shit out because it actually is, but y'all niggas cut that shit
I
out.
know you.
Nah, none of that shit going down, nigga.
You up? Listen, man.
Man, hey, back to the show, nigga. So basically, with this whole Me Too
This is a
shit,
part of the show.
so with this whole Me Too shit, now I mean, basically, you can have consent even to the points where you're actually penetrating. You see what I'm saying? Chill, so, y'all niggas chill. Hey, yo, cut it out.
Yo, next time I fuck a bitch, I'm gonna pull a Me Too on her.
It's fucking double
Chill.
standard.
I'm gonna go to the police and
Yo,
say
cut that
I
shit
was
out.
just so intimidated.
They gonna laugh you out,
Bust up,
man.
She attacked me. It
They laugh
happens.
you out this
Nah, it
day.
happens.
Let them laugh me out the
Boss,
stadium, out the station. I'll be so happy because I'm gonna laugh all the way to my motherfucking lawyer's office. And so I tried to file a complaint for sexual assault, and these niggas told me go about my business.
I guess I should have sued yo, cause I did some shit like that.
What was the next time? No, I'm fucking with you.
Them motherfuckers laugh me.
Yo, Relax, nigga.
Hey.
Don't respond, Moss.
Hey.
Don't respond, son.
I'm
Yo,
a
and
grown
you cut it
ass
out,
man,
son.
dog.
Relax. So, let's get it
What's the next topic, Negroes?
Ain't it time for a bottle burner?
That's on Moss. Damn. You might actually have a bottle burner.
Yes, sir.
Nigga,
I don't relax. Take the bottle, brother.
Damn, son. Somebody else want to take this bottle burner, son?
Well, I drink my liquor out of red cups with ice.
Nigga. Yo, take the bottle burner, son. Welcome back.
Oh nah, I got this one.
Hashtag Factuals.
He paid for the bottle.
We go to the next.
Let me holler at
Oh,
that
my
red
bottle.
label, brother, before you get.
Y'all niggas pissing me off.
I think niggas forget that niggas is men in real life. So I'm not much for doing too much talk on the internet and get tough on the phone. I'm a grown ass man. When it's all said and done,
Watching.
if we can't talk, be a show, see me. That's my bottle burner. I'm here, nigga.
We're charging $69.99 for the rights.
How you gonna fight that?
Pass that bottle.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yo,
That nigga fight anybody, son, man. Both of them niggas the same fucking way. Fucking
Cause I be real quiet.
ignorant ass fucking high heads, yo.
But don't test me. I be chilling. Everybody know I chill. However, don't call me an internet thug. I'm not him. See me. My hands still work.
We know he never met you before, man.
My hands still work. See me.
Yo, back to the lecture at hand. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in to
People still do
Hashtag
crack in
Factuals.
2019?
Yeah. I just watched
Like
some
real
shit.
crack.
No, I just watched this shit today, so shit today.
Y'all think there's new crackheads in the world?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Facts.
Crackheads in the world. Yo, shout out to all the niggas that started doing crack in 2010 and older. Like, if y'all
Nah,
niggas,
2018.
not like for real, I was thinking about that shit the other day. I seen a crackhead, but it was old school. I was like, I wonder if in like 30 years
Listen.
we gonna have niggas our age that's
I'ma do you one
like
better.
60-year-old crackheads.
I'm gonna do you one better, cause niggas stopped hitting the elevator in Marcy. So when I saw that fuchsia color crack valve color, I knew something was wrong. You know what I mean? Cause you know you got the blue, you got your green, you got your red top. That shit was fuchsia. I said, damn, this is a new type of nigga. Because they have a whole crack house up the block. So that means if you got the crack house up the block, you either done fucked up or you just you fucked up and are unwelcome or you just don't know.
I'm
You
actually
know what I'm
glad you
saying?
brought that up.
So that's why I was looking. I was like, I was confused the last time I was home because it threw me off. I'm going to check people. I'm like,
Where were you though?
That actually
I was in Marcy.
Marcy Projects. That
You
actually
just
ties-
asked a question, right?
What?
Crackhead.
and I said this was a new crack.
But
This
what
was
I
new
said,
crackhead.
gentrification is
This
real.
was new
We don't
color.
know
But look,
exist.
that's why all this
Colors.
ties to the next. All this
Because the
ties
regular
to the next
colors
shit.
of the blue, the green, the red, the black, we know them. That shit was fuchsia.
It's not new
Well, I
crack
see
babies,
them
though.
because I
It's
live
not
in the
new crack
motherfucking
babies.
Yeah, it's
hood.
not-
Crack
crack
babies just
I
grew up.
live in Northwest, so
I'll take that.
I see crackheads.
They said
Definitely
crackheads live longer than these new designer drug heads. Yeah, yeah.
I live in a type of neighborhood
Yeah,
where I
that's
see
true.
crackheads like
You reading
Bruce
that on
Willis
which-
or
on
dead
which
people.
Oh, that's on Facebook.
I'm looking at Facebook. I don't know why that shit ain't came.
Is that, no, that's you're looking at.
I'm looking at both, sir. I have two phones.
Oh shit!
Thank you.
Damn, oh you balling? My bad.
This
Shout out
is
to-
from somebody else.
Miguel Santos said.
I was thinking like,
He ain't
can you
looking
still
for
make
crack.
money selling? No, I was.
Hashtag facts. I'm about to
Because I was like, yo,
with two
is
phones.
crack one of
Two
the drugs that you
phones?
still make
Nah,
money
that's a
off?
topic.
Or is it like heroin
You see
nowadays?
it?
Pills, of course. Coke. You know what I'm saying? Your Molly.
I think meth and X are the front runners in today's era. You know?
They are.
Over
Yeah.
Molly?
Even over the pills?
That's
Yeah,
absolute.
Molly does not.
But they
Molly
still-
meth
is
labs?
X. It's MDMA. That's,
Yeah.
that's what's in ecstasy. It's the same
I
shit.
know, but like,
It's like
ecstasy
Coke.
is actually a pill.
Yeah,
So-
I understand what you're saying, but
It's
the
like
meth
fake lab
labs right
coke,
now and the
No, I believe meth labs are getting it in.
and at the
wow.
rate they're producing and how it's coming into the U.S. and being broken down from Cali and distributed, along like X is gonna always be here because as long as there's a college somewhere. I remember when I was moving X and Morgan, fucking niggas and fucking Towson and you know what I mean. I was like, thank you for buying this elephant shit, my nigga. I appreciate you because you just bought 15.
I don't know if I can
It
say
just
that shit
paid
on
for
camera,
my
but
book.
that shit was.
I can say that shit because guess what? Morgan
past
still
that
get their
time.
money. It's past tense.
Past tense.
Tell me you gonna deny my alumni shit. Suck a
Listen,
dick.
That shit was being
You know what I'm
moved
saying?
in the Hilton back when. That shit was being moved in the Marriott back
Right.
then. So
You know what I mean? Gallagher was a
that's all I gotta say. So,
Got you that.
All about
Right,
it.
right,
Got your debt?
right. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Because how do you even tell somebody
Oh shit, this
in
nigga's an
2018?
asshole, son.
Yeah.
How do you even tell somebody in 2018?
Loyola.
Unless you know them niggas for 10, 15, 20 years and been selling them crack for 20. How do you even tell a nigga
$50 be killing niggas
I
in
got
hours.
crack?
I got 2 for $5.
How you tell a nigga I got crack? I got crack in 2018. Or how do you ask for crack? Like how you be like, yeah, I'm looking for something a little stronger. And somebody be like, what you want, some cold?
I don't know the
Don't
ask
even
for
be
it.
like this.
So that,
But I would know how to get it off.
That's like, what's my nigga on the Chappelle
You
show?
never said
Tyrone?
crack.
But you
No.
know, but I guess I would give niggas a disclosure off the crack. I'm like,
scratch
nigga,
your neck and
this
ass.
is a different animal. You know what I mean?
scratch-
It's a quick 5 minutes to 15 minutes. High, down. That habit of day is real. You know what I mean? Like I had no problem talking to somebody. Yeah, you a fiend, so I'm gonna talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, nigga, I don't think you want to cross over to that. You know what I mean? Like, you got niggas doing coke, you got niggas doing heroin. That nigga crack is real. Like, crack will have you sell everything in your house, your mama house. And it's like,
So crack
It's
versus
like-
heroin. What's
No,
worse?
no. Because you get rich
crack is a
selling.
15.
You get rich selling heroin. Though.
Right. Crack is a 10 to 15 minute high.
It's a cheap
Crack,
ass high though.
crack.
too.
That's what I'm saying. It's a
And-
10 to
and-
15 minute
and
high.
heavy.
Takes you up, takes you down. And once you down, guess what? You buying the next hit.
Yes.
Heroin lasts a little longer. It's gonna make
So
you think
can
about
pass
it.
out.
But heroin
crack-
is more dangerous that if you do that, you like more like
They say if you do heroin,
you're more likely to addict
They
to
say if
heroin
you do
than
heroin 10 times, you'll be an addict. Listen,
I've heard like
You
that.
do crack one time.
Yeah,
You're an addict.
but here's the
But
thing.
yeah.
But here's the major difference, right? To me,
Yeah, cracking for niggas that can't afford
you sell crack.
Nigga
come
said
to you,
correction,
and
10
I'll-
second high.
I always tell the same analogy. You sell crack, nigga gonna come and say, yo, can I get a dime for $9? He gonna give you $9. You gonna give him a dime rock of crack. Right? Heroin nigga say, can I get a dime for $9? He gonna give you $90, and you
Yeah.
gonna give him a $100 bundle. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like dope is the type of shit you'll be poor, lint in your pockets on Monday, and if you got the right shit by Friday, nigga, you might have 10, 15,000 in your pocket.
Easy.
That like dope money can make you nervous. Like,
Yeah.
damn, did I
Dope
really
money
make
to rap money back to
3,800
dope
today?
money,
Like I
son.
was broke.
And
yesterday.
let me
You know what I'm saying?
switch towns.
You know what I'm saying?
Because guess what? I don't really want that.
How this
here.
shit go?
Yeah, that's
From
what I'm
dope
saying.
You know what
money
I'm
to
saying?
rap money back to dope money, son. Yo, come
But
on.
crack is crack, and it's in the hood. And nobody really cares about the hood.
And look, and on that,
That's
we're
like
gonna
maybe
segue
more
that.
than
I mean,
Snowfall.
this is real shit. We're gonna
Huh?
segue
You
that.
watch Snowfall?
Yeah.
I ain't watching. I heard it's a good show.
It's a good show.
He wants
Check it out.
to segue to the next.
So we're gonna segue into the next topic because it runs hand in hand.
Okay. Last but not least, what will it take to see profound changes in our communities?
Jesus Christ, motherfuckers who give a damn.
Do we think these changes should come from the government? Ooh.
DJ, yeah, I'm gonna let you go on that first, man.
Dun dun dun.
Young really?
Let's go, really though. Fuck no.
Yeah, basically.
Now you gotta say it though.
Fuck no. Help your own community. You supposed to be giving a shit about your stuff.
Each one reach one. Each
The
one
prime
teach
example is Berry Farms. It's like,
Speak
Nice.
look how the government took their shit. They didn't help them. They just kicked them out after Christmas, the day
Absolutely.
after. Yeah, but they've been there for a while. One would think you would save some money and buy the place. Or buy something near the place to do something for yourself.
Boy.
You can't sit here and wait for the government to help you. They will fuck you.
Watch this though. I like the fact you said that, but now think about all of the contribution people have made to the government. The government bought them out. We had the person who made the carburetor. I forgot his name. He made it so that you could get 100 miles to the gallon on the carburetor. Government bought that, so that shit would never get released to the public. Somebody else put an engine together that you can get. I think it was 100 miles to a gallon on. It was a gas alternative. Government bought it so that it would never be introduced to the public. So that's something. You're absolutely right. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, the Berry Farm situation. that was just whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I can't even come up with.
Are we talking about the Project Berry Farms?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was wondering gonna say that, but like that brings it.
Hold on.
I'm gonna bring it right back to you. That brings it back.
I'm gonna tell you niggas from Berry Farms right now, and I know. Listen, man, I ain't never walk a day. I ain't stepped foot in there, man. But I heard you boys like to wild out, and y'all really about that gun life and all that. And I respect your gangster. That's what I'm gonna tell you like this: don't move your ass out here. You are not welcome. Keep your motherfucking vouchers and stay in Southeast and those stuff. Don't bring your motherfucking $1,600 voucher with your motherfucking 8 niggas in one apartment out there trying to move in places like the Village or motherfucking Century Homes. No.
We about to end the show?
This ain't time for your George Jefferson moving on up type shit. You keep your ass right where the corner store is. You need access. You need convenience to the motherfucking liquor store. Listen,
I got a response.
Y'all got a motherfucking voucher for $1,400. Y'all can rent my shit. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Rent my shit and listen. I'll
you got $1,600 voucher.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna holler at me too. Yeah.
No, they can't. See, it's ignorant niggas like you.
Southeast gonna be in Kettering. Fuck that.
Yeah, and guess what?
They're gonna fuck your shit up.
You know what's gonna happen?
Hold
up. You know what's gonna happen? No, he gonna move a chick in from the farms, right?
Professor.
Boyfriend start coming through. You know what I'm saying? Hollering at Nori. Eventually, on the first one to Section 8, voucher come. The boyfriend gonna be standing there hollering at Nori. Yeah. So you really gotta charge us all that money? You ain't got nothing to get back for the people? Next thing you know.
Bang. Yo, so put it like this, man. This nigga's responsible.
Very farm niggas ain't playing, and you are not welcome in these parts. I ain't no disrespect to you, know, but you don't bust your gun. Listen, don't laugh. I'm not sitting there acting like nobody at this table is no stone cold killers. Some of these niggas in Berry Farms are stone cold killers, and I respect your gun handle. I respect your gun handle, and that is why it is out of respect that I don't want you niggas out here. Okay.
Yeah.
No shootouts at the fucking Garrett Morgan train station.
Nah, you got 1,600. You can run for me. Fuck that, yo.
Yo, listen, man. But my thing is, like he said, niggas from the hood gotta be the ones that take back the hood because they
take back Berry Farms. Hashtag keep your ass out there.
They're gonna be the only ones that care about.
Let's go even harder.
That's
Think about what Marcy. Think about what you see.
What a bunch of $1 niggas.
Hold up. Think about what you see right now when you walk back through Marcy Projects. Okay. What do you see? The Starbucks, right?
No.
Yeah. White people jogging.
Like when it's all said.
I seen it.
Go
ahead, but what do you see?
What the fuck you gonna tell me about my life?
I tell you what I see.
I mean, that's what you see. Yeah. But when it's all said and done, white people always been jogging through that motherfucker. Jewish niggas always been walking through that motherfucker. But now here's the question. It's about the outskirts, because the hood is the hood. You know what I'm saying? The outskirts, is there a fucking barista across the street from Myrtle Willoughby train station? Yes, there is. Is there Coffee Awesome? Yes, it is. You know what I'm saying? But it all boils down to, I'm not fighting for a hood that didn't fight for me. Mm-hmm. When it's all said and done, did we have programs in place who helped us grow? Educationally, yes. Helped us grow. I don't even think it's heard of anymore, where the programs who teach you how to cook, bake, and things, the home economics, I don't think that shit is even heard of anymore. Do I appreciate those programs that Marcy had? Absolutely, but that still wasn't Marcy providing it. I can't say that the hood gave me anything besides the street knowledge that I needed to make it.
Do you mind if I cut you off real quick and ask you a question?
Do mind.
Nah, but let me ask you a question. What do you mean by the hood
do
fight for you?
And I do mind, and I'm gonna get there. So the hood doesn't fight for anybody. Your team is your team. You know what I'm saying? Your team, your squad, it is what it is. If this is who you roll with, this is how it's gonna go down. But when it comes down to the hood, fuck the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I respect what I learned while I was there? Absolutely. But I'm not losing my life to fight for a hood. Then guess what? When it's all said and done, niggas will body your ass in you.
In the heartbeat.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that I get to when it comes down to motherfuckers fighting for a hood that they'll never own. So when I hear about people talking about
from
putting
Fort
money,
Greene?
when I hear about people talking about, yo, let me put my money back into the hood. Put your money back into the hood for what? For what?
Let's take it to Clinton Hills.
For what? If you're talking about putting your money back into the surrounding the stores, the black-owned stores, the laundromats, if there's a bodega that's owned by somebody black, which is not really happening around Marcy, then it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I stand with it.
I mean, it's the same situation. With
my whole thing is get what you know and get the fuck out.
Listen,
that's where I'm at with
it. Let me ask you this, son.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
I'm just talking to everybody.
I'm with it.
Nigga, first of all, let's start like this. The hood has never been anybody's
friend.
No, not even that. Nobody's like fantasy destination. Yeah. Nobody grows up like, I want to live in the hood. Okay? That's one. Two, you know what I'm saying? If you own property in the hood and it gentrified, like my grandfather left the house and our whole block was in the hood, but our whole block was black. Neighborhood gentrified, people made a shitload of money. Yeah. So I don't have a problem, you know what I'm saying? Because if you do live in the hood and you did own your house in the hood, your family benefited.
But then that's a different situation when you're talking about Marcy projects.
No, but I'll get to that. Fort Greene is always going to be Fort Greene.
Mm-hmm. Marcy's going to be Marcy. 72 buildings.
Always going to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? The surrounding areas, here's what I can say about gentrification. If you are in a situation like Fort Greene, Marcy, whatever, Brooklyn, any Brooklyn projects outside of East New York, because East New York is still crazy. You know what I'm saying? If there is gentrification going on, then you're in the hood, but you're going to benefit from it. Why? Because your schools will get better. You know what I'm saying? Just from gentrification happening in your school, you'll have a different, eventually you'll have a different population. Let me tell you why.
Let him finish, and I'm going to go by to what's already happening.
The narrow got to go next, and then we'll come back.
So gentrification happens, you end up with a different population, right?
Yeah.
Now, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. And a lot of times in our community, our schools may be left because not enough parents in the PTA, whatever's not happening is not being squeaky enough. But now you have gentrification, so you have this whole other population that will be squeaky, that will write the councilman, that will get these things done. So if you are living in Fort Greene projects, your kids have been going to 113. I went to 113 my whole life. You know what I'm saying? 113 in the schools around there now, that because Clinton Hills and all downtown Brooklyn is getting crazy, these schools, which have to accept their own students, are now way better than when I went there.
113 was
point. Look at the technology in DC. When you
hold up, let's really be real about the New York situation. That's a great and an ideal situation that you're speaking of. However, when we talk about the reality of New York and the school system, it's not even about the gentrification impacting the school system. The school system has already been turned over to charter schools. You know what I'm saying? So it's under a different umbrella when it comes down to that type of situation. It's no longer about, you know what, this is outstanding high school, outstanding junior high school. It's already been converted to what they feel is going to work in that area. I get it under the ideal situation. You know what? Guess what? Here we go. We have our Caucasians there. We have people who they're going to talk to the PTA and blah 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 blah. But wait, I'm the reason why I'm speaking to this is because I know, you know what I'm saying. It had the conversion not happen. Yo, you have a great leg to stand on. However, because of I watched, like, let's case in point. Let's talk about Bertram. Bertram is now have been broken down into three separate schools, three different umbrellas. Who are now charter schools. Two are charter schools. One still stands as Bertram. Bertram is still a small triangular building that sits next to One Police Plaza. That, guess what? It's not even about anybody else's impact. It's what they sold out to, which I can't touch because I don't know if charter works or if charter doesn't work. Everybody has their own feel as to what's going to work in that situation. I know what I grew up in. You know what you grew up in. You know what you grew up in. That's all I can talk to. But I'm just saying, like, in the ideal situation, Gentrification, you take a look back, you know what? Yo, this isn't going to work for my kids. For the ones who care, then fine. But I'm just giving you what I see.
I got you, but let's just say, all right, so I use the school, but let's just say the whole neighborhood. Say the whole neighborhood. Like, when these motherfuckers come into your neighborhood, you notice police presence becomes different.
Higher.
You know what I'm saying?
But let's go even harder. Like, I'm gonna touch. Hold on.
But most of the people that needed that,
hold on. I'm
like,
gonna touch Marcy, and like Marcy is so relevant because we have Lee Avenue where the Jews been. You know what I'm saying? So the cops been there. Guess what? Niggas still get bodied. Niggas still don't give a fuck. So I get it. Yeah. And I know you're looking. I'm not talking about Brooklyn. Listen to what y'all asked me. Y'all asked me about my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
Bed-Stuy's not where we grew up.
Listen, you're asking about my 72 fucking buildings. Fuck the Sty. I grew up in Marcy.
No,
and
the projects.
Listen, I'm trying to give you an eye into the bullshit that we experience. Like, nigga, I could go home today, tomorrow, next week. It's the same bullshit.
Saying the projects is the projects.
I understand, and I'm not knocking what you're saying. I just want you to give I'm just giving you a looking glass into what Marcy Tonk and Sumner experiences on a regular.
Son, no, hear me out. The projects is projects, and when I say that is what happens inside the project walls is not always a reflection of the neighborhood.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not.
And that's where I'm coming from with gentrification.
I get, and that's what I said at the beginning. That's what I said at the beginning. I said the outskirts. It's the outskirts, but I'm just talking about. We're talking about the main.
But the project.
You know what I'm saying?
So basically, that is the meat of the project,
and that's what I'm getting to. Yeah. Because when it comes down to it, niggas still done broke down schools.
Yo, what Hefe just said
shit that they're not gonna care about. Niggas still not looking at it like the weight, like, you know, we looking at the scales. The scales don't matter when it comes down to when you step inside the walls.
And for one moment, we say that what you say is true, and what you say is true is a microcosm of what's happening in America. So we said that Marcy represented all the projects. I think what he's essentially saying, and I agree with you, is at least that. No, but what I'm saying, and he does too. I think what he's saying is at least that just one or two people in Marcy, a part of the projects, now at least have an opportunity because it was that squeaky wheel. I at least now have the opportunity afforded to me. Yeah, I'm in the projects and this shit is happening, but I'm at Marcy. That at least I've been given the opportunity, and I'm going to take advantage of the opportunity. Whereas back in the day, until that gentrification may have had, I may not even have the opportunity.
The zones now have other point to the story at all. You're right. It's the fact that
hold up.
It's the fact that the people that have now gentrified your neighborhood that choose to send their children to private school or charter school, and your regular public school is still left in the same condition. So the gentrification has come, you see a different presence in the neighborhood, but you're not reaping the benefits of these people coming into the neighborhood because they're like, these schools have a bad reputation, they got a bad track record. Why would I waste my time sending my child to this school? I'm gonna send my child out of the school district because I can afford to send my child out of the school district, and it happens quite regularly.
As a person that's taught in public and charter, and sends my daughter to private, 10 here, 10 there, and from a hood, I think that what you're saying definitely is legit. But what's happening right now, it's interesting, is these people are gentrifying. Let's just take DC for instance. These people are gentrifying our communities, and they're saying, wait a minute, why am I paying $800,000, upwards of $1 million for a house? And I'm gonna pay for a private school? No, I'm gonna put more demands on the public school system. Now, New York is a little bit behind DC in terms of the charter school movement.
Way behind.
Like New York, like New York is
everything.
And so what people have found is when you get into charter schools, it's basically your own LEA, like your own little business. So a charter school is as good as the board that you have there. So there are some good ones, there are some bad ones. There's some good ones and some bad ones, but you know that, and it's coming back to public. But these people that are gentrifying are saying, look, I'm not going to pay $1 million for my house and send my kids to charter school. I'm going to make these demands.
But some will.
Send my no. Let me tell you how people are doing, because it ain't about white or black. It's about, if I'm paying $1 million for a house, I'm not paying $40,000 a year to send my kid to a private
To my school district.
I'm going to make a demand. I'm going to make demands, and when it comes back to government, I don't care if you're black, white. It's about green.
Man,
I'm
It's
going to
about
make demands to the
property
school
taxes.
saying
That's where the
it's
money
going to make. I'm going to make a demand
That's
in
how
my
it's
school,
going.
and I'm going to send my
To
kid in there
government.
as pre-K 4
Right.
with people of the same ilk, and as long as they're with people of that same ilk, we're going to change the school system.
Now you said
That's
as long
bullshit.
as they're with
That's
people.
bullshit.
You said,
But that's what's going to happen because guess what?
but it may or may not.
No,
though. It may or may
because
not though.
gentrification by nature means it's people that have moved in the same area. So
Yeah.
when you say that, we're going to that same school.
Not
So,
necessarily.
so hold on. And one thing I'm just gonna go to
Not necessarily.
So
That's
basically,
absolutely
my thing is like, yo, do y'all feel as that people from like, yo, how many famous people from your hood, you know what I mean, who done came up, but they don't get back into that hood. So like, yo,
I can't say that because
I mean-
Spike Lee lived around in our neighborhood, and for years Spike Lee did mad shit for niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
He
fact.
ran basketball
That's
camps. He ran
40
summer
Acres and
camp.
Mule did
You know
so
what I'm
much
saying?
for around the
Yo,
way.
did that buy the neighborhood?
No, it was
At the
at that time.
At that time, it was
It-
big.
it
Block
was-
parties.
No, it was
cookouts.
definitely big. I
You know what I'm
remember.
saying?
Like
that.
he supported, like a lot of niggas made it through off the strip
Yes.
of Spike and
Yeah,
40
communism,
Acres.
Did he
man.
buy the
But
buildings?
listen,
It's not his
Yeah,
responsibility.
he does
he does own a lot of
Firehouse.
buildings downtown. Like, he does. But this is me. I'm sorry. Before the gentrification, my godfather, may he rest in peace. Like we had a school. I went to private school from 1st to 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? I watched him purchase property. I watched him purchase churches. I watched him give back into the community. I got to a point when I got to 8th grade, I just didn't want to be in the uniform anymore. So that's when I switched over to private school. You know, I mean to public school.
Damn, you made that call?
So for me, it when I hear this gentrification shit, it bothers me a little bit because I guess for me, my gentrification was my private school because my private school taught us black. You know what I'm saying? So what it teaching us black. So it's a lot of shit. Once I got to high school, I listened to this. I'm like, y'all niggas don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. And my mom, when she like me, she rest in peace. My mom came up to the school and had a conversation with them like, I don't think y'all know who y'all dealing with. My son know history. You know what I'm saying? So when she sat there and we had a dialogue about history. And I'll never forget Senior Frias, he said, Derek, I apologize. I said, I hear what you're trying to teach me, but I've been taught. You know what I'm saying? So for me, my lunch hours were spent more playing spades. You know what I mean? Opposed to being in the classroom because the classroom wasn't teaching me what I already knew. You know what I mean? The math side, it was like, y'all niggas is behind, so I'm not even gonna really pay attention. It didn't take for me until I got to maybe my junior in my high school. It was cosine data. Like
That was your what year?
that was my junior year. So like going
Knock New York on
sophomore.
that.
Nigga,
So no, it was sophomore going into junior year.
nigga,
You know
I
what I'm
think
saying,
one
son?
better.
I gotta knock New
What
York
did they
on
teach
that.
you?
So, you gotta think about where, when, and where, and I'm like, I'm cool with it. I'm like, it's all right because guess what? Where I lacked, there are other places where niggas couldn't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll take that, and like for me, my like when I graduated, my professor said, listen, my teacher said, listen, Derek, pass your regents, I'll pass you in the class. Thanks. I'll pass the regents. So you can pass me in the class. It's okay.
But that's kind of fucked up too, though.
It wasn't because guess what?
No, it's cool because no, I'm saying this. You're that brilliant, like yo, I can pass the regents, but I still want to learn.
Like but guess what? For me, it took for me to get to Morgan to absorb more.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I honestly feel like my transition should have been from my private school to Morgan State University.
Because you felt like after the private school you were let down. Y'all can't teach me
That's a fact.
which means you were let down.
But this is what that's
Which means you could be the president right
that
now.
is a-
which means the
But-
educational system fucked you up.
that. And
So,
I'll
yeah,
accept
yeah,
it.
yeah,
But
yeah,
guess what?
yeah, I agree with you.
But even with that, it's like, yo, I understood. I understood to think outside the box and to learn what I needed to learn because it's more than what they put in the book that they give you as transcribed learning.
Which
You know what I'm
means
saying?
you should go into education.
So listen. So what I'm telling you is.
Make sure others
So listen to this.
Hold on, wait. Before you do that,
What
the
you want
problem with
As a
that
compliment
is when you see videos
of what?
of students and teachers fighting.
That's not gonna happen.
I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but what I'm saying is discouraging.
It's not gonna happen. It wouldn't happen with you.
But what I'm saying, listen,
It wouldn't happen.
I know that I'm a different dude.
Get the trains
But
off
what
the
I'm
doors.
saying-
Get the trains off the doors. The enemy is in the building.
But you can understand
I don't
from
think
the
that-
outsider looking in.
I don't think that you would be.
So Miguel
But I'm just
said,
saying, but from the outside looking at, you can understand my reservations when it comes down to just looking at like, yo,
you go.
I had individuals
You were right.
who would fight, who would stand in the gap.
I understand your
And-
reservations.
Let me read this real quick and then that. So,
Yeah, no.
so Miguel said, yo, my professor told me, fuck your education because he got paid already whether you pass or fail.
You see,
I got told that shit too.
Yeah, and that's bullshit.
And
That's true,
I
and
got
that's
told that
fucked
shit in
up.
high school
Yep.
and in middle school.
Yep.
All right, so that comment, I think, is more about trying to make, and maybe if they said it to you in middle school, it's too early to say it to you. But if they say it to you in high school, I think it's trying to let you know, nigga, this is the grown world. Make your decision to either sit here and act a fool or benefit from it. But regardless of what the fuck you're doing, it's not going to affect
my paper.
what I'm doing.
Right.
Because I got an education, I got a
that's a
job, and I'm still gonna get paid.
I'm into the
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can understand a teacher saying, listen, and a teacher's only gonna say that to you if they feel like you're acting a fool. Now, if you're sitting there doing your work, and the teacher's not walking up to the motherfucker doing his work, sitting there and say, fuck your education, I'm getting paid anyway. No, teacher walking up to the motherfucker acting a fool in class, being a knucklehead. Saying, okay, you want to be a knucklehead, you want to be the class clown? Okay, fuck your education. I'm still getting paid.
Son,
Coding aids on how to program his view from living in Brooklyn or start device so Corp can steal it. I got 4 degrees. Maybe you need to learn how to deliver a true conversation, a true dialogue, because I don't understand what you're saying. He was mad I wouldn't tutor his students. What? Like somebody else can read this. If you think I'm reading it slow.
no,
like, I'm not-
that's a different kind. That's the conversation between different people.
Oh, because I'm looking at this.
That wasn't
like,
one
bro.
person. That was different people.
No, that's one individual that's responding right now, bro. I know how to read.
No, it's different people.
We're still live right now.
Yeah, we are. Miguel.
No. Miguel is answering people's.
He's
Right.
answering someone else.
Yes,
Answering
he's
something, and
like,
then
you gotta start
Lauren-
from probably DeLorean Moore.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I
it's
stand
different
corrected. 'Cause I'm looking at this
conversation.
like.
Because he's
Yeah.
answering like a bunch of different shit that
Yeah.
she's
You see
like,
that
no.
social
So
media?
it's plugged in at different times.
He's like, yo, I got,
he's been responding
he's like,
the
yo,
whole
I got 4
time.
degrees, so Corp can steal it, but
Okay, so-
that's not the same
Yeah,
sentence.
All right,
Responding
so
at different
I
points
stand
in time.
corrected. You know me. I listen. I'll take my own check. Like when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. So
I'm a
so
man,
basically,
so
like
it's
yo,
done. Like, if I'm
so
wrong,
like
I'm wrong.
my thing is like he said, like Hefe said, like you were saying, like y'all was having the same conversation, but from a different
Perspective.
Like, you was talking from the inner
Inside, and he was talking
and
from the
outside.
outskirts.
So, but it's all relevant. You see what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying it's not. What I'm saying is I'm speaking from where we are inside and what we still haven't graduated from, and whereas I hate to say society because it's so much that goes into that, and I'm like my wife. I tell her in a heartbeat. I say, yo, you're gonna find that more parents give a damn when their kids are in kindergarten to third grade. Once they get past third grade, you're going to find that the parental participation is lackluster even up until high school, from maybe 5th grade to high school. And I think I'm being generous with that. But that's how it is when it comes down to the parents, when it comes down to their children. And these situations, like, yo, my mother and father never missed a PTA anything. You want to know why? They wanted to know where I was. They wanted to know how I can improve. How am I fucking up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we can address this shit.
You
now.
ain't some funny shit.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
is the last thing I'm saying for this whole show.
Nah, fuck that.
Because he
You
said
gotta
that
say
shit about the PTA. The last time my pops ever put his hands on me was
Last
at a
week.
high school PTA. That nigga, it was my 9th grade year, I'll never forget. And we went through a bad run of teachers. I'm talking about, it was just bad.
I think
Boom,
one
bad, boom, bad. And we were walking from like the 2nd floor upstairs to the 3rd floor, and I think I had like one more teacher to go. And my pops was
read
in
that.
full spaz out mode, and out the blue, that nigga just slapped the shit out.
Hold up. I want y'all to respond to this. There's a comment that says, I don't see a connection between education and gentrification. And then he says there is no. So do you see a connection between the two?
We just spoke on this shit for like fucking a half an hour.
I mean,
was this person dumb?
No.
He's not.
There's one
It's
connection.
not.
It's just the taxes. The money they get when rich people
Listen,
move in.
when it's-
It's all about the money.
Listen,
it comes back to
gentrification. Listen, like when it's all said and done, let's be honest here. Like, and I'm gonna take Marcy out of it.
I just
I'm gonna
wanna
take the
say,
hood
didn't
out of
we
it.
just
Yo,
talk about
when it
this?
comes down to gentrification, when you have white people moving to an area who have children, opposed to black people moving into the area that have children, the white people 9 times out of 10 when they speak up, they're gonna be heard. It's gonna make some sort of difference. You know what I'm saying? So. What do you?
Oh, maybe
like,
he's
what do
saying
you
our
mean?
conversation.
And
What?
tax.
Only
just
reason
simple,
why
like,
He said he tuned in, like he's talking about in our conversation.
like-
okay, because I was
Like
the
what?
reason
And
why.
like
I
West
say,
said,
I
just
know
your
for a
tax
fact that
dollars
he would see
for your
that shit.
district.
Right,
Yeah,
like it's gonna change up because
I
they're
know
gonna
for
look
a
at
fact that he would see that
Caucasians
shit.
moving into. But the only reason why, piggybacking off what you said, my father was Panamanian. My mother, that's what I'm getting to. My father's Panamanian. We go to Spanish class. Spanish teacher went in on me. He doesn't say he wants how to go to the bathroom. He just walks out. My father looks at me. What do you mean? He doesn't know how to go to the bathroom. My father never raised his voice. I'm looking at this thing like, where the fuck is this shit coming from? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you Panama. Just chill. He said, no, your son just gets up, he walks out. He said, he looked at me. That nigga balled his motherfucking fist. I looked at this nigga like, yo.
¿Qué hora es?
No!
La banda es
Well, what's going on here? He said to me, I'm gonna say it in English, so I don't keep fucking chest in. How do you say go to the back? Puede ir al baño? Yo, my Spanish teacher said, what did you say? I said, puede ir al baño? He said, you know how to speak Spanish? I was like,
See?
right! Yo, when he said that, she looked at me, she said, ain't this some bullshit? I said, you can't curse. He said, she said, you got my blood pressure up. My pop, that nigga fist was bald. Like, no lie, babe. He's sitting. You sitting, nigga. I'm sitting here. He's sitting there. I'm like, that nigga ain't about to hit me. He's not gonna hit me. I'm going shift.
Oh, like that weird.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you get to that point, like, yo, nah, it ain't about gentrification. I mean, getting my ass whipped at that point. Yeah, like, I don't want no smoke. This fucking foreigner beating me up. I want no issues.
To bring it back to the topic, though, I mean, that shit was on top and funny as shit, because, yo, my brother punched me in the chest that time. That shit hurt. Yo, this is important, though.
Exactly.
I mean, so, the time been up, real talk. Time been up. We can keep it going.
No, we gotta get out of here, though. Go ahead, give us your last
Nigga,
comment.
you've been going for how many weeks?
Just give us your last comment, brother.
Oh. Damn, you gotta say that smooth, though, man. That shit was smooth
You know,
shit.
he ain't that nice.
That's how you diffuse a situation.
Right.
You know, man.
Oh.
Speak on it.
Turn off the lights.
Yo, so basically, like,
Candle.
when it comes down to the whole shit, yeah, like, I think gentrification is a good thing, but when it's a good thing, but when you look at it from the way the shit's going down,
It's about who benefits.
it's about who benefits from it. But I think it should come from us in our own neighborhoods because we understand each other more.
But do we? You know what I'm saying?
We do, but we just don't give a fuck about each other.
I won't say that because like I'm still old school and a lot of us at this table are. And just to give you a case of I have my people's out here this weekend from home and we playing CeeLo. And my man Moms came into the room with me, so I was like, hold the dice. We all niggas just looked at each other like, damn, we ain't hear that shit in years. I said, why does it change? Because we have an adult walking, that's our mom, and we gambling.
Right.
So like I just said.
So, but that's what I'm saying. It's all according to who holds those values.
Exactly.
And I'm not disagreeing with you, Jay. I'm just saying, like, when it's all said and done, but it shouldn't be according to who holds the values.
Who passes it down?
It should have already been passed and been held to a certain standard.
So is that a thing of us not passing that? Did we
Yes.
not pass that standard?
Yes, and I'm a firm believer in that. It's a,
I love
yes.
that answer.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
They don't show,
And I'm
or they
yo,
just don't.
I know.
No, we
You ain't gotta
did
explain
not.
it. You ain't gotta explain it. He said
did
yes,
not.
we did not pass it down. On that note, because that's all that had to be said, and I agree with the fucking like 1,000%. You know, thank y'all for tuning in the hashtag Factuals. Know what I mean? We appreciate y'all for watching with us. Know what I mean? I'm fucked up. I'm slurring my shit.
We hope to have some estrogen next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, no promises,
the
people.
other
No
codes on.
promises,
Listen,
people.
Yo,
tune
if
in.
you want to be a live guest and you're actually a crackhead under the age of 35 in 2018, please hit our inbox.
No.
We got to start having different people.
Fuck what
different
he's saying
type of
right
people.
now, yo.
That'd be
Listen,
interesting
Crackhead,
shit,
though.
though.
listen, yo.
Tyrone Bingham's.
Yo, listen.
I will not be in attendance.
How to reach us? We go live every Thursday night. We gotta change the time up because niggas can't get here on time. So
That's a lie. I was.
That's not true, yo.
That's not it.
Listen, we got
That's
listen.
what's up on
We gotta change
I
the
was at
time
like
up.
7
So basically,
Say goodbye.
yo, hashtag factuals.com. Now I mean anchor.fm /
Whoa.
hashtag dash factuals.
That's
Go
a
there.
whole lot.
Donate. Know what I mean? Yo, at hashtag _ factuals on IG. Hashtag factuals.
Why don't you
the
just say go
showcast.
to the page and click on the link?
All of that shit, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Anchor nonsense.
Damn, that shit would have been easy to say.
Niggas ain't remember that shit, bro.
That
This
shit
shit is
is
Go to
love.
our Instagram page, our
How the
Facebook
fuck is
page,
that
start
rewind? So you
clicking
can
on.
rewind live fucking TV. What you mean niggas every month? Yo, y'all
Dumb,
motherfuckers
dumb,
are dumb
Yo.
nowadays. Y'all can rewind
Pull the
fucking
plug.
live TV.
Pull
Yo, we
the
ending this
plug.
live broadcast. We out. We love y'all.
I
Peace.
just watch news at 11 o'clock. That's all. I was just watching news at 11.